everyone, welcome to CGTN. This is Ruixue. Today we're broadcasting live in Wuhan, central China's Hubei province. We come here today because the city is now hosting the 2019 World Stamp Exhibition. It's known as the Olympic for the stamp collector community, and this year's exhibition is the largest one ever. It has attracted hundreds of millions of stamp collectors from home and abroad. Joining us today is Mr. Zhao Zhongwei, a philatelist. He come here all the way from Shenyang, northern China's Liaoning province, to here to attend the exhibition. And he will take us to look around in the Wuhan International Expo Center and tell us about the stories behind the small but beautiful stamps here. If you have any questions or if you are interested in any of the stamps here, please leave your comments here and we will try to answer you during. And don't forget to share our programs to your friends and family. So Mr. Zhao,
yes.
We are at the pavilion that where it is showcasing the collections of stamps that People's Republic of China has issued 70 years ago.
Yes.
So what are those on those walls?
Maybe just look around.
Sure.
Yeah. First, maybe this wall. You can see this seat, note for the stamps. They just the commemorate seat for the best stamp popularities poll. This is the first one. You can see it's by 700. Because this is the first one, so they use the true stamp. You can see the face value is 2 yuan. Yeah, this is the poll for the stamp before the 1979 for the stamp, best stamp. After that, they use the not true stamps. For example, for these two lovely monkeys.
That one is a true stamp. That
Yeah.
size large?
Just this one.
Just that
This
one.
one is true.
700 is very famous. It's one of the most well-known contemporary Chinese painters. He's particularly known for painting shrimps, right?
Yes.
But this one is not a shrimp, it's just a flowers.
Yeah, these flowers. As you said, because he is so famous, so we chose this as the first item for the poll. And after that follows, they not use the true one. For example, these two lovely monkeys. From then, we only use the ears of like animals. For example, the monkey ear, we use monkeys. But even this not true one is not affect its value and the price. The cheapest for this one, maybe nearly it is sold and the price maybe nearly $300.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
very expensive now.
Yeah, for this
What about
one,
that one?
maybe nearly the $200. So many collectors, they also like to collect this item for exhibitions. So,
I think most of them are animals. I think most of them are animals, right? Dogs,
yeah.
cows, and pigs, and snakes.
Yeah. After that, every year we will take these activities and use the illustrate of the year of that animals belong to every years. Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's on that wall?
This is issued in the 1999. It's just the 50th anniversary of our countries. So on this main wall, it's just the original drawing. Yes. And this is one set stamps. Could you count how many of these?
56, I think.
Because every Chinese knows this 56 ethnicities of our countries. So every stamp to each one. So we also call this stamp is photo picture of motherland. So means we are together. Yes.
They were issued in 1999.
1999.
20 years ago.
Yeah. Yes. 20 years ago.
Yeah. So one of the purposes for this exhibition is to celebrate the 70th anniversary of the founding of People's Republic of China and to demonstrate the brilliant achievements of the country in the past 70 years, right?
Yes.
And this year's exhibition shows there are 87 countries and regions are participating in this year's exhibition. by far the largest. And stamps can tell stories. Stamps are ours, and that's why we use stamps to remind what was happening those years, right?
Yes, yes. Every stamp must select but strictly the topic. For example, like you can say, the 2008 Olympic Games. So we issued these stamps. This is the Fuwa, yes, very
the five
funny.
mascots.
Yeah,
five
mascots.
for the 2008 Summer Olympics.
Yes,
in Beijing.
they all have their names. The first one, Bei, Jing, Huan, Ying, Nini. In English means Beijing welcome you. So my friend from the abroad, they very like these stamps. You know, if this has sport stamps, we also have some sport exhibition or activities for this to celebrate it. Yeah.
We've got many other stamps.
Yeah,
The
because
beautiful scenery.
yeah, because in 1 year we select a different kind of stamps, the sport and for this Chinese traditional charming Chinese lanterns. Do you see? It's very beautiful. Yes.
In the festival.
Yeah, wooden cut pictures. Yes, it's Chinese traditional. Yes.
So stamps are really can tell what was happening.
Yeah. For example, like Andersen's
The
fairy
Andersen's fairy tale.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know it?
Yes, I like it when I was a kid. I think many Chinese, like in my age, grew up reading their fairy tales, right?
Yes.
Like the Little Mermaid, Little Match Girl.
Yes. Because we issue stamp not only for the adult but for the children, the young man. So we maybe 1 year we issue the 2 set of these stamps on the Children's Day to the school for their celebratory activities. So just special for them. Yes.
China actually has successfully organized the World Stamp Exhibition in 1999 and 2009 in Beijing and in Luoyang, Henan Province, respectively, since it joined the FIP 1983. So this is the third time that we host such an exhibition. And 87 countries and regions are participating in this, and with 4,700 exhibits, and including 2,500 international ones. So that's a very large exhibition.
Yes. I think it's the largest in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my friend, they are also commissioner from the Chile. They said, why you hold so huge exhibition? I said,
What's your job for this exhibition?
yeah, I'm the commissioner. Commissioner is from Liaoning province. I take the exhibition from our province together via China with other countries all over the world. So mountains our exhibition on the frames. Yes.
All right. And this year several treasured and unique stamps are being exhibited in the exhibition, including very early stamp manuscripts in existence. So shall we move to that pavilion? It's very close to this one.
Yes. You know, from the Qing dynasty, we have already established the modern postal system. So all this from the China National Post and Stamp Museum. So it's a very excellent one for us. Yeah, just for these exhibitions.
So what was the first stamps in China?
The large dragon.
Large dragon.
For it represents the empire in the dynasty. Yes.
In Qing dynasty.
Qing dynasty, yes. But now I want to introduce not the first stamp. It's just the designer drawing of Willard. Let's see this. So this Willard is Germany. You know, in Latin, our customer and the Postal
Those
is
3 manuscripts.
yes. You can see the first is wild goose. It represents the post in Latin. And the second is a jumping fish, the maybe Chinese culture. And the 2 cent is a coin dragon. It represents the empire. Yeah.
I think the designer is a foreign man. He's a foreign official of the maritime customs in Qing Dynasty, right?
Yes, Qing Dynasty. And you can see the details. It's the first stamp drawing in China. So we can, through it, research the China postal history of the systems.
Yes.
So it's a very good one, yes.
You can tell it's very good to study for us to, because it's very valuable first-hand information for the study of the postal history, stamps, and postcards.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Very valuable and
have
precious.
the scientist value for this, yes.
Where are they now? They were collected
In Beijing.
in Beijing.
In China National Postal Museum. Yeah. If you have no time in this exhibition, you can go to Beijing to museum to see it again. Yes.
All right, so we can see that
Yes.
in Beijing.
In Beijing, yes.
It's public view.
Public, yes. And free, yes.
Public and free.
Free, yes.
All right.
Yes.
And there are many treasured and unique stamps here.
Yes. After Qing Dynasty is a Republic of China. You can see this. And this is Gongmen Daoyin. Do you know?
What is Gongmen Daoyin? I don't quite understand it.
Just a joke. Is invert stamps. You know, in that time, the print technology is not so advanced. The worker must take the two times of these stamps. First, they will print it the outside, this blue one, and the second time they will print the inside one. But obviously, the worker make a mistake. In the second time, he takes the pattern opposite side, so the inside is inward. This is seldom happened because it must during the strict past. So there are only the 48 stamps into the market. So it's very expensive. You know, there are funny things. Maybe 2 years ago, we see from the TV, and somebody take the same stamp on the envelope and mail it. That's impossible.
That's a joke.
yeah.
For the stamp collectors.
Yes, for us, we know that's impossible. So if you know some knowledge of stamp, you can find some mistake in the TV or in the books. Yes.
But now there are only 48 pieces were released to the market.
Yeah. Yes.
We have 48 now, right? In the Postal Museum.
Yeah. Just have like one. Yes.
All right. And they were very precious and very valuable.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Do you know what means of this line?
I don't quite understand it.
Because this is not true one, so they must use this to tell you.
So there is a line.
Yeah, just sample. Yeah.
And we move forward to see what else in this this pavilion.
Yeah. Now we can see the stamp for the People's Republic of China. Yes.
Oh, the red crown crane.
Yeah.
Very beautiful and elegant.
So these three is not the true stamp. They just the original design. You know, before the stamps issue, they must paying some pictures, some drawing. So the post office will take someone as the last one. So we call this adopt design. These three drawing have two very good things. You can see first the bird and flowers is drawing according to China traditional, but the color and shape is according to the Western design. So it's a very special. Yeah.
The crane looks very, very beautiful and elegant, and it shows the essence of traditional Chinese paintings.
Yes.
That's why it's very valuable too.
Yes.
It makes it very valuable
Yes.
too.
Yes. Actually, our collectors very like these stamps. We like the bird, we like the cultures. If you collect the stamps, this the value will be higher than others, I think. Yes.
All right. What's that area?
We all like it. Yes.
The zodiac stamp areas. And the first one must be the monkey stamps.
Yeah, you are well known. Not only you, but also the collector in the world all know this stamp.
China has 12 zodiac animals.
Yes.
But monkey is not the first one. Why we choose monkey
Yeah.
for the first stamp?
Because in the 1980s, our country started to reform and opening. So we issue this stamp. The quantity of this stamp is nearly the 5 millions. It's not rare, but in that time, the collectors pay a great attention and warm on it. So maybe the face value just 1 cent US, but now it can up to the 1,500 US dollars. So it increased measurable. Yes, only because we are so lucky.
And then it's a kind of a tradition that before each China's new Lunar New Year, we will issue a new stamp of that year, right?
Yes, yes. You can see the year, the 1980s, the 1992, and the 2004.
They're all monkeys, but their looks completely different.
Yeah.
They're all very vivid and beautiful.
Yes, because the people very expanding every year, so the designers must think the better one. So, can I ask which year are you born?
Well, I was born in 1983, the year of pig.
Oh, pig. Like
Pig,
pig.
yes. Pig
right.
seems the last of Chinese 12 zodiac creatures.
Yes.
That one
very
is
good,
mine
very
when
good.
I was born.
Yes.
Yes.
That's in 1983.
Yes.
Yes.
Very chubby and cute, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, Ms. Zhao.
Yes.
When did you start to collect stamps? Why do you love it so much?
Yeah. When I was child, my parents worked in the Inner Mongolia. They often sent the letters to me, so I cut stamps for the collect. But you know, that is stupid, because the stamp with cover is more expensive than the stamps. And after that, I like to collect stamps. And then from the quantity to the quality, I have a desirable want to take my stamp to express my thinking, my working. So I take this stamp as the exhibits to this exhibition for the competitive. I think until now I not only for the money, for the value of the stamp, but also for the reliable. You know, I can go to there, get a medal, get to know so many people from China or all over the world. I think some like you, we can recognize, yes.
Yeah, well, this year's exhibition is very, very large and very special because exhibits of physically handicrafts are being included in this year's exhibition. And new category of home letters, meaning the letters from family members, are also added to the exhibition. And it reflects the characteristics of Chinese culture. So, and here we can see many other frames of stamps are exhibited here. What are those?
Yeah, this UPU official exhibit. UPU means Universal Postal Union. You know, the first stamp was issued on the 1840. Every country have their own stamps, have their own postal system. It's inconvenient for each other to connect. So the people want to establish a union. Until now, you can send a letter, use the Chinese stamps, send it to the Japan, to the other countries. So they are under the same union. So it's very convenient for us. Yes.
So it's like a bridge for all the countries.
Yeah.
And it has there are 193 members
Yes.
in this union.
Yeah.
It's
Almost all the countries.
Almost all the country in the world.
Yes.
Yes. And Ms. Zhao, I still remember the joy. When I was a little girl, I still remember the joy of writing a letter, crafting the message, seal it, and putting a stamp on it before sending it off. But in the age of emails, texts, and online instant post on the social networking apps, handwritten letters are going out of style, and sending mails is a kind of dying art. Stamps are used for presenting culture rather than paying postage. What do you think of that? Is it still necessary for us to continue to design a stamp and to produce it?
Yeah, I admit the stamp is weak than before, but I think if we keep its culture and the traditional, I think it will be okay. You can see so many people from the country, from the world come here. They just for the stamps. Even now, you can mail the postcard to your friends to other place, and you can hold this exhibition. For example, if you see an ancient ball in the museum, we never use that ball anymore, but not affect its value, or we want to get it. So I think it's necessary for us to continue the stamps. Yes.
Well, this is the third day of the exhibition now, and local residents can get here to enjoy the stamps for free. But I found most of them are senior people. Do you think there will be less and less younger generation, younger people to enjoy, to collect the stamps?
Yeah. Yes. Because I'm a fellow of the ACPF, All China Philately Federation, we realize this problem. We established many school post office, so let the young children to mail the letter or write Chinese word language to communicate with other peoples. And we also have some youth exhibits in these exhibitions to give their medal, to encourage them to continue for these stamps. I think it will be better.
Thank you very much, Mr. Zhao.
Thank you.
And thank you for everyone who's watching us. If you really are interested in the stamps, a very warm welcome to you all to here in Wuhan. All you need is to bring your ID card or passport. So, and if you have any questions, you can please leave your comments or questions here, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, and goodbye.